midday update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. Oman's Commerce Ministry stresses on the need to boost the private sector. Firefighters douse fire in Al Dakhlia. The vessel Shabab Oman II to leave Oman for Europe. Macron ahead in first round of presidential election with over 27%, says Interior Ministry. Europe turns to Middle East and Mediterranean to reduce its dependence on Russian gas. 2 killed and 10 injured in shooting at nightclub in US. Keshav Maharaj shines to give South Africa upper hand on day 3. World's #1 Scotty Scheffler wins Masters. Those were the headlines. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the COVID-19 updates and the local stories for the day. Stay tuned.
The advancement of the Fourth Industrial Revolution has given rise to a digital economy where humans and machines collaborate to leap ahead on innovation and profitability through the use of artificial intelligence. In the banking and financial sector, Nebula AI can enable applications to boost risk management, improve data-backed decisions and security, and enhance customer experiences. Banks could automate routine tasks, accelerate risk calculations and fraud detection, and enhance customer service with conversational AI. AI is changing all the rules of how companies operate. Let us help you get there.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
We at TTV are coming up with a new show. In which we'll be discussing about retail, hospitality, aviation, education, and various other sectors so that you keep abreast of all the latest updates in the country. So let's talk every Monday at 8 p.m.
Welcome back now for the COVID-19 updates for the day. 0 new COVID-19 related deaths have been registered in the Sultanate. The total number of deaths remain at 4,254. Meanwhile, 23 new cases of coronavirus were registered, which brings the total number of positive COVID-19 cases to 388,709. And now for the local stories. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion in its annual meeting emphasized on the empowerment of the private sector and motivating it to play an active role in supporting economic growth, facilitating and encouraging direct import and export through ports and providing raw materials for factories and basic food items. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion reviews during the annual media meeting its executive work plan during 2022 for the most important projects, programs, initiatives and targeted investment sectors that contribute to the development of investments, raising the domestic product and focusing on economic files, Oman News Agency said in a statement. His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, indicates that the ministry seeks to develop short and long-term executive plans that frame future projects. The completion rate in 11 initiatives reached 100% implemented by the ministry during the year 2021. His Excellency said that the Sultanate of Oman is ready to invest in the completion of the infrastructure, the launch of the economic stimulus plan, and the presence of clear investment opportunities in the industrial sector. 17 opportunities will be launched in the tourism sector, improving the credit rating of Oman and the presence of qualified Omani cadres. Civil Defence and Ambulance Authority has extinguished a fire that broke out in agricultural waste in the Vilayat of Mana. No injuries were reported. CDAA said in a statement that the firefighting teams in Al Dakhlia Governorate managed to put out a fire that broke out in the agricultural waste in the Vilayat of Mana without registering any injuries. Royal Navy of Oman vessel Shabab Oman II will leave the Sultanate of Oman for the European continent on Monday, April 11, 2022. According to Oman News Agency, the Royal Navy of Oman vessel Shabab Oman II begins its sixth international voyage from Oman, the land of peace, today, heading to the European continent. The vessel's farewell ceremony will be officially sponsored by Syed Khalid bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of Royal Court at Syed bin Sultan Naval Base. Those were all the local stories. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the international and sports news. Stay tuned.
The advancement of the Fourth Industrial Revolution has given rise to a digital economy where humans and machines collaborate to leap ahead on innovation and profitability through the use of artificial intelligence. In the banking and financial sector, Nebula AI can enable applications to boost risk management, improve data-backed decisions and security, and enhance customer experiences. Banks could automate routine tasks, accelerate risk calculations and fraud detection, and enhance customer service with conversational AI. AI is changing all the rules of how companies operate. Let us help you get there.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
We at TTV are coming up with a new show. In which we'll be discussing about retail, hospitality, aviation, education, and various other sectors so that you keep abreast of all the latest updates in the country. So let's talk every Monday at 8 p.m.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the international stories. France's incumbent President Emmanuel Macron maintains his lead in the first round of the presidential election after over 95% of the ballots were processed, according to interim results published by the Interior Ministry. Macron currently has 27.41% of the votes, while far-right presidential candidate Marine Le Pen is second with 24.03%. Jean-Luc Mélenchon is third with 21.57% and Eric Zemmour is fourth with 6.97%. The second round of the presidential election will be held in France on April 24th. Earlier, President Emmanuel Macron thanked the leftist and conservative camps for backing his re-election bid after the first round of voting showed him tied with right-winger Marine Le Pen. The first official results put Macron in second place with 26.67%. With 50% of the ballots counted, Le Pen is leading the race with 27.53% of the vote. As the war in Ukraine rages on, leaders of European countries, notably Germany, have come to realize that they made a serious mistake by becoming so dependent on Russian energy. Currently, Europe depends on Russia for roughly 40% of its natural gas needs, and European leaders have vowed to reduce their dependence by 2/3. So, European countries are feverishly trying to secure supplies from the Middle East and the Mediterranean. Energy security has become one of Europe's top priorities, putting on the back burner the fight to continue climate change and global warming. Of course, the Gas and Oil-Rich Gulf Cooperation Council members were the first countries which European leaders requested to cover the energy shortfall to be created by a future removal of Russian gas and oil from the scene. However, GCC countries say that they are unable to significantly increase their hydrocarbon exports to Europe due to production constraints and the fact that most of their future production is locked in long-term contracts with their clients in Asia. Qatar was the only country that offered some help when it diverted to Britain and Belgium 6 LNG tankers that were originally destined for Asia and indicated that it would increase its gas production to cover part of the shortage. A shooting at a nightclub in the U.S. state of Iowa resulted in the death of 2 people, while 10 others were injured, local media reported. The shooting occurred at 1:27 a.m. local time on Sunday at Taboo nightclub and lounge in downtown Cedar Rapids, local station WHO 13 said, citing police. 2 people died from gunshot wounds, while 10 others were taken to nearby hospitals with injuries, according to police. Police have not released any information on a possible suspect and no arrests have been made yet, according to WHO 13. And now for the sports stories. An early two-wicket haul of spinner Keshav Maharaj provided South Africa with a dominating position over Bangladesh on day 3 of the ongoing second and final test at St. George's Park on Sunday. At stumps, Bangladesh score read at 27 for 3, with the visitors still needing 386 runs to win. Bangladesh skipper Monimul Haq stands unbeaten at the crease. After bowling out Bangladesh for 217, South African batters scored quickly to set a target of 413, and the spinners struck in the tricky period of play to put the visitors on the back foot at stumps on day 3. Resuming day 3 at 139 for 5, Mushfiqur Rahim with Yasir Ali kept the score moving in the first session. Yasir got the momentum in Bangladesh's favour with 3 consecutive fours in the first 3 balls of the day of Lizard Williams' bowling. However, Keshav Maharaj's introduction worked wonders for the host. After the second session resumed, South Africa removed the Bangladesh tail in just 3.2 overs. Simon Harmer picked the wickets of Taijul Islam and Ibadat Hussain, while Maharaj removed Mehdi Hassan Miraz for 11 runs. South Africa bowled the visitors to a mere 217 runs, giving Proteas a massive lead of 236 runs before walking out to bat in the second innings. With the pitch assisting the spinners, South Africa started with Keshav Maharaj and Simon Harmer. Maharaj dismissed Mahmudul Hassan Joy and sent him back to the pavilion. He then trapped Najmul Hussain Shanto in his next over before Simon Harmer dismissed Tamim Iqbal. Bangladesh ended day 3 at 27 for 3. Scotty Scheffler on Sunday won the 2022 Masters at Augusta National Golf Club, Georgia, the United States. The 25-year-old golfer, who currently ranks number 1 in the world, shot a 1 under 71 in the final round on Sunday. He was also the only player to break par in all 4 rounds, carding a 10 under 278, 3 strokes clear of Northern Ireland's Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy tied for the lowest final round score in Masters history on Sunday with an 8 under 64. The Masters champion is Scheffler's first career major title, and he became the 5th golfer to enter Augusta National ranked number 1 in the world and claim the green jacket, joining Ian Woosnam in 1991, Fred Couples 1992, Tiger Woods 2001-2002, and Dustin Johnson 2020. The legendary golfer Tiger Woods fought through his pain from an injury to play all 4 rounds at this year's Masters. He ranked number 47 after finishing at 13 over 301. His highest 72-hole total at his event, and the second highest 72-hole total of his career. But he still received a standing ovation from the patrons at Augusta's National last hole on Sunday to show respect for his return after 14 months from a catastrophic car accident. Not winning the tournament, he still considered that this week was one of the greatest achievements of his career. Those were the local, international and sports stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.